everybody. I hope everyone's doing well. Well, today I'm here to do palette bingo number 16 for you guys, and I'm very excited. I know I always say that, but I really am, because 20 is coming up very quickly, and I'm excited about that. I really am. I feel like it's taken me forever to get to 20, or it is taking me forever to get to 20. And it's going to be a really big milestone for me, even though I'm not even halfway through my palettes. But that's okay. I started thinking about this, actually, before I show you what the palette is. I started thinking about this. This might be a 2-year adventure. I think I've been doing pretty good in terms of buying palettes, and I know I will continue to buy palettes given a good opportunity and something that I really am looking for, or catches my eye. But I've been doing really good. Let me give you an example. I went to TJ Maxx the other day. They had at TJ Maxx, they had the entire collection. I believe it was the entire collection. I could be wrong. I don't even know who made the palettes, but it was the Disney palettes. The one with all the villains was one palette. Winnie the Pooh was another palette. Cinderella was another palette. Little Mermaid was another palette. And I'm sure there's more. But those were all there. I think there was another one. Was it Snow White? They were all there. All of them. Cute. And they weren't that expensive. And I thought, wow, this would really be nice. But no. I'm not gonna. I don't really do Disney. There's nothing. Disney doesn't attract me. But it's like that collector. And I'm like, no. I really stopped being a collector a long time ago. You know what I mean? I try not to get wrapped up in that. And so I left them all. Now, let me tell you, I'll be very honest. When I was leaving the store, I was in the store maybe a good 25 minutes. I wasn't really in there very long. Maybe a good 30 minutes. And when I came back around, I came back to the makeup section because I went to go return some items that I decided not to purchase. So I went to go put them back. And they were all gone except for one Winnie the Pooh and one Cinderella. They were all gone, all of them. So, but anyway, back to my point is that, I was thinking about this. This might be a 2-year project for me, but that's okay. We're going to still aim for this year. We're still going to go hard for this year and, try to get as much used. It's over 100 palettes, a little over 100 palettes that I have. And to get to 20, I feel like it's finally making some type of dent, So let's get right to this, guys, because I do know the palette, and I do want to say that I'm kind of excited to use this particular palette because of the colors. It's different. It's summery. It's finally out of the really, the burnt oranges, the burnt, you know what I mean, the browns, the burnt oranges, and things like that. I keep getting palette after palette. I do believe this one is going to have that nice summer, cool, fresh colors. So let's get to the wheel. Color Pop on a whimsy. Look at this pretty packaging. Look at that. Now the case is also the same. It's also the same. Got the shadow names back here, which is good. Something that I wouldn't mind displaying. I do have one palette that I do display all the time, but I wouldn't mind something like this. Would be nice. I might do that. I might have a new filming area, or an area. It'll be exclusively an area for me. And I'm hoping I can share that with you guys really soon, but it will happen. Okay. And maybe I can display some of these out there, more open. Okay, let me show you the colors. I think those are so pretty. I think those are, give me a variety. No more terracotta in here. No, dark, multiple colors of brown, oranges, and things like that. Now, I do like the terracotta colors. I do. But I've been having to deal with that all the time. I really love this one. It has a little bit of yellow hue in it. I love these. I'm drawn to these colors. So I hope I get that one. I wouldn't mind having that one. But there it is. So if there was a challenge, I think maybe everything in the middle, that would be a little bit of a challenge. Or like these would be a challenge for me. But yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the wheel and see what I get. I'm really excited. Okay, so I have the names here on a piece of paper, and yeah, and the names are also on the actual shadows as well. So not only did they put them in the back, but they also put them above each shadow, which is really nice. That's really nice. Okay, number 1, Thrill Ride. Very nice. Very beautiful color. Very, very nice. A little powdery. Next one, Merry-Go-Round. Merry-Go-Round. Okay. 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 Greatest Ever. Can't even read my own writing. Greatest Ever. Oh, okay. All right. Right here. Greatest Ever. Good. All right. I need something a little bit different, like a little pow of color, huh? Okay. Cold Drink. Okay. Cold Drink. Bam. All right. All right. There you go. Gorgeous. Ooh, nothing's coming at me, guys. Nothing is coming at me. Wow, I wish I would have got games. That one I liked. Okay, let me ponder this. I really do need to ponder this. Still haven't decided everything, but I'm going to take Merry-Go-Round, which is this one right here, Merry-Go-Round. And I'm just going to put that sort of all over the non-movable part of my lid. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Oh, I didn't expect that. I really didn't.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. I did not expect this.
I swear there ain't nothing better. We're up and we're out in the perfect weather.
What I'm gonna do is I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to try to do what I did last palette bingo, but I'm gonna be very, very careful. I'm gonna do it a little bit different, but I'm gonna take the brown Merry-Go-Round and I'm gonna do a little bit of a halo with that. I'm gonna start slow. I'm gonna just start on the inner and on the outer corner because I do know what I want in the middle, which is that one right there. But I really want to just go slow with that Merry-Go-Round because I have a tendency, and this is what happened last time, I have a tendency to put it up here, right here, and that's where it droops. And I don't, see, I wish it was like that, but anyway, work with what I've got. But I'm going to be very, very careful this time to really stick to just the inner corner a little bit, on the outer corner, and then I'll bring it up. So for right now, that's what I'm gonna do.
I just wanna run away with you. I just wanna run away with you. Don't you wanna know that the time's changing? Don't you wanna know that the ride is yours? Don't you wanna roll away? Don't you wanna roll?
go really slow with that color because of my eyes being so different. This one droops a little bit more, the crepiness and everything like that. So I had to work with it a little bit, but I did end up bringing it all the way around, and I went pretty high with it because my eyes droop. So I want you to be able to see it. I still probably could bring it up a little bit more, but we're just gonna go slow with it. All right, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my NYX, and this is just in white, and I'm just going to put it in the center. But I saw this technique, like you guys know I've been watching those makeup tutorials. They're not tutorials because honestly it's just the way the lady does it. She doesn't explain, she doesn't say, oh, put this here, be careful with this here, you know, nothing like that. It's just all sped up, a couple seconds, a minute or two at most of her just speeding, putting on the eyeshadow. But there was a lady who did have very didn't have, like, you know, her eyelids really drooped, you know what I mean? And so she took concealer. I know it was hers was either a concealer or a very nude opaque color, and she put it in the center of the eye, right, like this. Oh, okay, Laura. She put some here like this, okay, and then she had her open her eye and look up, and wherever that marked, that's where her new crease would be. So like that, looked up, and you can see where it starts right there, and that's where I'm going to go as far as high I'm going to take this particular color, and I'm going to just clean up the center with that, with using this as my
what do you call it? As my outline.
It's on you to decide if something changes. Say bye, 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 bye. When you're stuck in chains, well, nothing changes. I just want to run away with you.
By the way, that brush that I use, this is from MAC. It's either 202 or 212, not sure, but I've never really used this one until I seen them do the eye looks, and I'm like, ooh, I have a brush like that. All right, okay, so I put that in the center as best as I could, and then I did hit it a little bit more with the Greatest Ever color. And it's funny because where the mark of the NYX product on the lid sits way different on each eye. But I'm just going by the normal, you know, like how each eye is, you know. I'm trying to create a new crease, but where it naturally falls with the droopiness and stuff. Yeah, okay. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I'm not trying to overcorrect from one eye to the other. I'm just sort of letting it be its natural way they are gonna apply. Okay. Cold Drink, which is that really pretty mermaid aqua color. I have a little Ulta flat brush. I'm gonna try it with this first, just to try to keep it only where the NYX cream base is at, and just try to stay where that normal crease is at.
I just want to run away with you. Don't you want to know that the tides are changing? Don't you want to know that the ride is yours? Don't you want to roam away? Don't you want to roam? Don't you want to lie by the ocean and glide to the places above? Don't you want to roam away?
I was looking at the other color, which is Thrill Ride, which is really pretty. And I was actually thinking of putting that one in the middle to play it really, really safe, because this is gorgeous. Like, look at, and I'm almost tempted to like go over it. But I know if I do, I'm gonna be like, no. Okay, I did blend it out as much as I can, but again, this is just an amateur's take on the things that I see on the interwebs. All right, I'm gonna take that color and I'm just gonna put it just a little bit on the brow bone area. But I'm gonna go really like super light with this. Just super light. Let's just see what happens.
I'll go where the wind goes, and I'll go where the wind goes.
Hating it at all. I'm not. Took this Makeup Geek brush. It's a really big brush, but it's pretty dense, pretty flat. Just kind of blending and marrying all these colors together. Let me go ahead and finish off. I'm not hating the look. Actually, I'm not. I'm just. It seems like that color, like cold drink, that the center color. It just, with any little thing, it sort of wants to disappear. And I did put that NYX base, so I'm not sure. But let me go ahead and do the rest of my face and I'll be right. Okay guys, there is a look. There it is. I just want to share with you guys that this one here, I went crazy. I went on the inner corner. I went underneath the eye. I did the whole, not just the brow, but I kind of came in here as well. I hit it here. So basically I surrounded my eye with it minus this side. I should have just went all the way. Yeah, but I really went to town with that one because I just really love that color. It's so beautiful. Now Cold Drink, which is this one right here, I feel like I had a little trouble with that one, only in that it would just sort of disappear on me or try to, you know, blend out to nothing. And I did have to put it on, keep putting it on. But I think wetting that color will definitely stay on. But when I look up close, when I go up close, like in the mirror here, it's beautiful. It's just like all dispersed. So it's really pretty. But I think if you wet that color, I think it would be really nice. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get close, shall we? So you can get a closer look. So I can't wait to use this palette, finish it up. I think we're going to get through it pretty quickly. And I really do love this palette. Like, I think it's perfect for right now, you know, the summer. So I'm really glad this palette got chosen. Really glad. All right, let's go ahead and move on to ShopMissA, because I got some things that I want to say, okay? I got some things that I want to say. So here is the palette. I'm a beach. And here are the things, the shadows. Now these are shadows I put together. I bought the shadows from ShopMissA individually, okay? And then I just sort of created this palette. And so I decided to go ahead and put it in the palette wheel or the roulette wheel and let it be part of the challenge. Because I'm going to show you right now other shadows from ShopMissA, but it's a really big palette. I decided not to put those. Anyway, I want to talk about this shadow right here and this shadow right here. Now these two shadows smell like crayon, like absolute crayon, especially this one right here. And that didn't bother me, but I was like, gosh, it really smells like Crayola, like a lot. This color impressed me so much because it is very compacted, and honestly it's kind of hard to blend out. It's more like where you put it it kind of stays there, but it really makes you look like you have like glass, like ice. No glass in your eye. No. But I don't know. I've never seen it. I've never seen that type of I know it looks on my hand like any other highlighter, but it honestly looked very sharp, like a glass film, just, I don't know how to explain it. I wish I had the words, but I just don't. It almost, like I said, you almost have to put it like patting it, because it doesn't necessarily blend on you, but man, it's like ice, like crystals, so pretty. It just was amazing. I love that. In fact, I love that so much, I kind of want to leave it out here. I do, but I got other ones that I got to get through, but definitely going to be keeping this, definitely. So there is that. Now, some of the looks that you're going to be seeing, or I might have already put some pictures for you, but some of the looks I did create with this one here. Now, this is all ShopMissA. Look at that. I keep buying, like if I don't have enough of those. Now, this is a Z palette that I got from ShopMissA, but unfortunately, it did come apart, so I'm just going to hold this like this. I can glue it. You can glue that on there. Just carton. But I did use some of them, but I'm going to talk about this one. Another one that is like that Crayola smell to it. I recently did this one, so you're going to be looking at an eye look. Very nice. This one, I did have to pack it on a little bit more, go over it a little bit more time. And but it did stay with me. It just didn't stay as bright as it's showing there. And I did use a NYX white a little bit. You do. But it did stay, and I was able to put it on. Yeah, so you're gonna see a couple of looks using this palette from ShopMissA. I did use this one as well. I'll give you a swatch of that one. Did like this one a lot as well. It has like a gold to it. See, gold, really pretty, you guys. I don't know. I'm thinking, because it's ShopMissA, I hadn't used the shadows. Because it's ShopMissA, they were only like $1. Yeah, they were $1, and at the time that I bought them. And I don't know, maybe it's kind of unfair for me to be like, well, it's ShopMissA, but I'm impressed. I have to say, I'm impressed. Really, really am. Oh, this green one here, I did use that green one as well. Now, I will say, this one actually gave me the most trouble. For some reason, green, like emerald greens like that, really give me a hard time. It really, really does. They really don't distribute nicely. They don't blend nicely for me. They get very splotchy. And this one didn't fail me in that. It didn't. But I was able to work with it, and I was able to get it on my lid. So this one here definitely yeah, see, it doesn't want to give me that pow. And the more you blend, the more that happened. But this is not the only green that's done that to me. What was the other one? I think it was the very first one I used from Jaclyn Hill. That was another one that I couldn't get the green to work. Anyway, there's that, guys. There is that. And the other ones that I used with different looks, I did use a Smashbox one. This is in filter. That's all it says in the back. It's just a Smashbox that I used. This one here, let me say this. This one here, okay, comes out really, really dark. Did you see that? Yeah, now I remember. I was looking at it because I was thinking, wait a minute, there was something I needed to say. So if I don't blend it out tremendously, it'll stay. But once you start doing the blending thing, it really starts to get patchy, and it doesn't want to stay. So much so that I remember when I looked at my eye look in the mirror later on that day, and I'm like, didn't I put brown on the side of my eye? And I'm looking at it because I really couldn't even see it anymore. I couldn't. So, guys, I think I'm gonna let this go, which I'm very, very shocked, because it's small. It's 1, 2, 3, you don't have to think about anything, you just need something really, really quick. But I have an e.l.f. one that's better. Like I said, it's this brown that just, see that? you have to really work at it, and it goes to nothing. So yeah, that one's going bye-bye. The other one that I want to talk about is Stila. It's just a little single that I used, and this is called Golden Topaz. Now this one has the same sort of look as the ColourPop I just used. It's kind of like the same thing. Look at that. Oh, that one was so pretty. So pretty. Now this one almost has like fairy dust, you know? I don't know if that's coming up like that, but it is a highlighting color. But if you just barely put it, I'll put it on my other hand. If you just sort of barely put it on, see, look at that. It's sort of translucent, and it can kind of give you that, just like that little bit of fairy dust. Love that one. So that one I'm definitely keeping. I keep saying I'm going to keep that one out here. I'm going to keep that one out here. I'm going to have all my eyeshadow collection out here. But anyway, Golden Topaz, so pretty. So pretty. And then I did use, like my Project Pan palettes as well that I used to create other looks. All right, guys. Oh, look at that. Look at that sparkle. Can you see? Hold on. Like on the outer portion of it, it's kind of got some, it almost looks sparkly, glittery. There you go, like right around here. And those were the shadows that I used that we're going to be able to cross off of the list. All right, so let's go to the list. ShopMissA, I'm a Beach. Smashbox, Filter. Stila, Golden Topaz. ShopMissA, Singles. Okay guys, those are all the shadows that we get to cross off this time around. I think we got through quite a bit. I really do. And I'm glad that the ShopMissA singles are getting used. And again, I'm very, very impressed with those for sure. I am. And I can't wait to get the palette used up. Now, I do want to talk about the Lippy. This is ColourPop Free Fresh Kiss. And it's a lip lacquer. And it's called Brandy. That's what I have on. I love it. I really, really do. Okay, guys, that is everything. That is all. And I'm hoping to get back here to do palette bingo number 17 pretty soon. I'm going to really, really, really hone in on this palette this week. And hopefully by next week, we will have another one. So, yeah. We got to get to number 20, remember? We got to get there. All right, my friends. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are doing well. And I will see you in palette bingo number 17. All right, take care. Bye.